do you think the game can do to try and have a bit more of a positive... Well, I mean, it has to work a lot harder, doesn't it, about encouraging people from any demographic to play. So where do you think, what ideas do you think it could start with?
Yes, I mean, it's such a broad topic, and so many things are well documented, not just in cricket, but in life in general. But I think one idea I was thinking about is, especially, obviously there's so many different communities that might be obviously white predominant as opposed to black or Asian or whatever. In general, the education around everyone's background and everything, I think, is so important, and I'm quite fortunate to be involved in an England team that's actually quite diverse, and I feel like we get a large part of that right. Just the other day, we had one of our Muslim guys obviously go to Mecca, and that was in the middle of an important series. But it's those kind of gestures and those kind of things which show you we're kind of going in the right direction. At least at the very top, there's still obviously so much work to do at grassroots level and coming through. But yeah, those are kind of a couple of ideas that sprung to mind. And
the women's game, as we mentioned at the start, it's just gone totally off the charts now. I've got a daughter who's absolutely hooked on it. She's been inspired by what England are doing at the moment, and the kind of yo-yo effect. One week it could be great, one week it could be a total disaster, but the English women have just taken cricket to an entirely different level. And I know that, Rory, the counties are pushing this now as well. Can you describe for the audience tonight just how much you think women's cricket has changed, say, in the last 5 years?
Well, I think it's enormous. And I think a lot of that, you look at the participation, as you say, with your daughter and in young girls playing the game. And I think it was just the other night that England played at Lord's and had 25,000 people there. I mean, it's incredible. And it shows that, you know, the standard of the game has improved significantly as well over a pretty short period of time since it's become professional. So, you know, there's no doubt, I suppose, a bit like sort of with women's golf, which has just sort of been on an upward spiral. I think cricket is, you know, it's going to be a huge game for women going forward.
And guys,